Hi, welcome to Coffee with Art. I'm going to take this opportunity to visit with friends. I like the format because if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. But if you're interested, I can inform you with some of the stuff that's going on. And I'm real excited today because today is the big day for A Taste of Botno. So I guess I'm the headliner. I'm the main act at 6:15, ends at 7. Great food, great special drinks prepared from some of the bars and restaurants in Botno, and you get to taste it all and plus entertainment. And I kind of like the entertainment. I've been working on my set list. Here's my set list. I've got 16 songs that I'm prepared to do for this evening for my segment of the program, and I think you're really going to enjoy it if you show up. And it's so much different than what I did 20 years ago when I was entertaining, because now I can do some up-tempo stuff with a flat pick, and so I'm really enjoying that. Now, I'm not going to take as much time with my coffee as I did last week, because that's the first one I've done in a long while. But I just want to remind you, this is my CD that's out, Rude Beginnings, and this is the front cover, daring nude of me when I was 2, and here's the backside. Anyway, you don't need to buy my CD anymore. You can just Google and go Art Rude 40 Below, and 40 Below keeps the riffraff out should come up. And if you type Art Rude and then Rude Beginnings, that would be the entire CD that's out on the internet. And if you have a music service, Apple Music or Amazon Prime or basically any of the major ones, Pandora, just type in Art Rude and 40 Below and it should come up, or Art Rude and Rude Beginnings. So I hope you'll enjoy that. And I'll have a few copies along tonight, but CDs are just almost a thing of the past now. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. But the other thing that's coming up, and I didn't have a copy of the book, but this is my book, Political Cocaine: How America Got Hooked on the Two-Party System and How to Intervene. And people who know me know I've been very concerned about how our two-party system has failed us all. And right now we have Americans who hate other Americans because of difference of opinion. And I really don't understand that. It seems to me that America was supposed to be the land of the free. Aren't we free to have our own opinions? Well, no, if you buy into the two-party crap load, you're only permitted two opinions, and they're absolutely opposed to each other. If you believe in one, you cannot support in any means the other. How is this good for our country? It really bothered me when the Soviet premier is laughing about the ineffectiveness of the American Congress, how they can't work together on anything. That really upsets me. And it upsets me even more that he's correct. The two-party system simply cannot solve anything anymore. Just think about it. Look at what's happened. For instance, when Trump got in, he did his best to undo everything that Obama had done. So even though the Democrats had a majority and were able to pass things, not for the second part of his term, but they had to undo everything. Well, now what happens when Biden's in? Basically undoing everything that Trump did. How does this help our country? So the thing is, people have become so into this us versus them, two sides. It's tearing the country apart. Let's have a discussion of how to end it. I'm not on either side. I'm for ending the sides. We should put our nation first. So I hope you'll really consider my book, Political Cocaine: How America Got Hooked on the Two-Party System and How to Intervene. And the ebook is the best variety. As an unknown author, I don't have any control over the pricing. The paperback, I think, is just way too expensive. I'm not happy with that. The book itself, I think, is good. First part tells the history of how we got stuck with the two-party system, and the latter part of the book is my suggestions of how we start this discussion of how to end it, and even an outline of a potential plan to end it. But it's just ideas. I'm trying to start the discussion. I'm hoping that this book can become like a manual for discussion. That's why I wrote it with some redundancy for various chapters, because if people want to focus in on one aspect of the problem, that's much better than not focusing on the problem at all. Let's see if we can't discuss a way of having Americans work together again on just about every issue. I'm convinced that the best solution lies between the two extremes. But we can't have that discussion anymore because it's become trench warfare. And so if you go to the middle ground, that's called no man's land. You'll be shot to hell. We need middle ground. We need to be able to work together again. So I hope you'll join the discussion. My new channel that I'm going to be doing a new video for next week, and hopefully a series, is Rude the Reformer. And so when I put on this cap, I'm going to be playing the part of Rude the Reformer on that channel on YouTube. And I'll share those on my Political Reform with Art Rude on Facebook. So I hope that Rude the Reformer will be able to cause people to think. That's what it's about. I don't want you to think my way. I want you to think for yourself. And if we can get Americans to do that, the atrocity of the two-party system that has alienated brothers and sisters, family members, former friends, let's figure out how to work together again. All right, thank you for checking out Coffee with Art. And I hope I'll see some of you tonight. And if you got some places that need entertainment, I just want to reinforce, I don't do the political stuff when I'm doing Art Rude. Okay? I don't do it. It's become too divisive. So instead, the music that I'm going to do when I'm not wearing this hat is going to be to try draw people together. So I no longer do Howdy Mr. Reagan or Bill and Hillary or any of the George Bush Boogie, any of the political songs that I wrote thinking I could find some unique territory. It's become no man's land. You can't be in middle ground anymore. Let's talk about a way of having Americans work together for America instead of party first and hate your neighbor. Have a great day. I hope to talk to you later.